I present to you 60 candidates of 91st award who have duly qualified to receive the degree of MBA. Total 32 candidates in person and 28 candidates in absentia. Ayush Agar, Ankita Bairati,
राम भवन बिट्स पिलानी का हॉस्टल, जहां हम लोग कन्वोकेशन के लिए ठहरे हुए हैं। BITS Pilani Convocation 2022.
कुंदेन्दु तुषार हार धवला या शुभ्र वस्त्रावृता या वीणा परदंड मंडितकरा या श्वेत पद्मासना या ब्रह्मा च्युत शंकर प्रभृतिवीर देवै सदा वंदिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेष्य जाड्यापहा निःशेष्य जाड्यापहा निःशेष्य जाड्यापहा.
Vice Chancellor, sir, I request you to declare the convocation open.
I declare the convocation open.
When you'll step out of this campus collecting your degree, I'm sure you will taste the two sides of the coin. One would be the success, another will be the failure. Success, you might possibly will be getting into the glory of that success, you will forget all the things. But when you fail, you will feel miserable. And that's where I would like to add a couplets for you. दुनिया ना जीत पाओ तो हारो ना खुद को तुम. दुनिया ना जीत पाओ तो हारो ना खुद को तुम. थोड़ी बहुत तो जहन में नाराजगी रहे. In the last 4 years or 4 or 5 years, we have nudged each other's lives in various ways, small and big, and even if those memories fade with time, the impact of those moments will stay with us forever. I will leave you with these 4 words. BITS Pilani, it's magic. Thank you once again for your attention.
It's a pleasure for me to introduce the chief guest of the day. Dr. Madan Pilutla is the Dean and Professor of Organizational Behavior at the Indian School of Business. He served as Professor of Organizational Behavior at the London Business School during 2008 to 2021. Prior to LBS, Professor Pilutla taught at HCUST, Hong Kong University of Science and Technology. He obtained a B in Mechanical Engineering from BITS Pilani, postgraduate degree from XLRI Jamshedpur, Masters in Business Analytics from UIUC, University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, and PhD from UBC, University of British Columbia. The globally renowned management academic and leader in the field of organizational behavior, with research interests in behavioral decision making, negotiations and influence, fairness and trust, and norm violation. Dr. Pilutla has many publications in the best academic journals in the field and has also served as an associate editor and member of the editorial boards in several leading journals. Professor Pilutla has received several awards for his exemplary contributions in the field of management education. Let me mention a few. Best Teacher on Loan Program 2009-2012, Teaching Excellence Award 2010, Runner-up Teaching Excellence Award 2006 and 2008, Innovation in Teaching Award 2001, all at London Business School. And the Best Paper Award for the Journal Academy of Management 2005, he has been conferred with the Distinguished Alumnus Awards by this institute and XLRI Jamshedpur. I invite Professor Madan Pilutla to deliver the convocation address of 2022 Pilani Campus.
Vice Chancellor Souvik Bhattacharya, Director Sudhir Kumar Barai, thank you very much for inviting me here. It's an honor. It's an honor to be here. So this is my very first convocation. We didn't have a convocation at the time that we graduated. I would have been really at the back of the line in that convocation. So I'm glad that that convocation did not happen. This is my first one, and it's very special.
May I request Dr. Vikram Sampath to come on the stage to receive the award? May I request Chief Guest and the Vice Chancellor to present the award? Dr. Vikram Sampath. Please give a big applause to all luminaries. May I request Professor Arul Jayaraman to come on the stage to receive the award? Professor Jayaraman.
That concludes the report part. Time now for some reflections and some thoughts for the graduating class of 2022. Let us spare a thought on the extraordinary time we experienced since March 2020. How can the lessons from the last few years be enmeshed into our future decisions? Long before COVID came and climate change was in the margins of our thoughts, we faced what is collectively called the perfect storm, the crisis of food shortages, scarce water, and insufficient energy resources that was predicted to hit us by 2030. Turbulence and crisis can bring people together, also leads to distrust and conflicts. But we succeed when we join hands together, when we collaborate. Human spirit is enduring, and our collective resilience during turbulence is critical. When you combine resilience and grit with perseverance and focus, there is high chance for magic to happen. Building national self-reliance is critical in a crisis, which has to come from innovation and entrepreneurship. BITS has a superb legacy of innovation and entrepreneurship, not just in tech innovation, but also in social innovation. Nirman is a good example. Frontiers in technology. Technology, as you know, is advancing at a phenomenal speed. There is convergence and singularity. We are able to not just see the spectacular snapshot of nearly every existing protein, about 200 million of them, as presented by the AlphaFold program at one end. We are also able to collect colossal amount of data on ourselves, our health, behavior, and our world. This, combined with our ingenuity, is giving us unforeseen predictive power. Several pathways for humanity's destiny or future will emerge from this churn. My heart bursting with awe as well as joy, just to think of each one of you playing a role in molding this future like our illustrious alumni. Stakeholders won't just view us as an academic institute, but also as a stepping stone in building the future of the country, of the nation. Ensure that such reputation is sustained and enhanced. On real world success, playbook for life and the future. Real world is complex, of course, not smooth and ever changing. Navigating that will need continuous learning. Stepping beyond the comfort zone is where most learning happens. That needs fearlessness. We have to tell our stories, our own narratives, our own success paradigms, and our own vision of the future. Is there a playbook for life? What's important is the experiential journey. Stay connected, network, absorb from and during the journey. Seek diversity of experiences in early years. Travel more. Don't hesitate to roll the dice and seek new vistas. Recognize that mentorship and guidance throughout your journey will play an important role. Finally, on compassion and empathy, the primacy of basic human affection, kindness, ethics, and compassion remains while we progress technologically. Be kind whenever possible. It's always possible, famously said the Dalai Lama. Indeed, the ripple effect of kindness and compassion can create a wonderful world. While you strive to do well in life, you must also do some good. Must wipe some tears, try to reduce some sufferings. There is no nobler calling than advancing human well-being. You wish to be the change that you wish to see in the world, of course, and for that transformation to happen, the time is now. Professor Pilutla, we are delighted to have you with us on this joyous occasion. My faculty colleagues, staff, and students are as grateful as I am. I thank our Chancellor, Dr. Kumar Mangalam Birla, and the members of the Board of Governors for their unflinching support. Finally, I express deep gratitude for the campus directors and the entire institute leadership, the faculty and staff members for their commitment to excel. I thank our stellar alumni for their sustained and absolutely fabulous support. Congratulations, class of 2022. You are stepping out of the finest crucibles of life. Be thankful. Please remember to give back to those who made this day possible, and also to all those who perhaps can't even dream of a day like this. And to your alma mater, of course. I wish you all the very best for now and always. Thank you all very much.
Director sir, I request you to to present a report on the Pilani campus.
Namaskar. Chief guest Professor Madan Pelutla, in Indian School of Business. Professor Shobik Bhattacharya, Vice Chancellor, BITS Pilani. Professor Suman Kundu, Director, BITS Pilani, KK Birla, Goa Campus. Directors of the other campuses, members of the Board of Governors, General Body and the Senate, recipients of PA, PSA, guests, alumni of the Institute, colleagues from other 3 campuses, students, faculty members, staff, and members of the press, and most importantly, the graduating students and their proud family members. Good morning to all of you. Participating in a physical convocation ceremony with friends wearing graduation attire and getting dressed degree certificates is an essential ceremonial end to the students' academic life in college. I'm delighted to welcome you all today in person to Convocation 2022 of Pilani Campus. It was not possible for the last 2 years. These last 2 years have been a roller coaster ride for all of us during the pandemic. Despite the challenges of providing the quality education in virtual environment, BITS Pilani maintained its high standards by synergizing our existing resources with various technological advancements. The support from our faculty, administrative staff, and the office staff was impeccable, and we would like to thank them wholeheartedly for their hard work and dedication. Let me just tell you, when this pandemic was hit to us in March 2020, the first phone call I received from the graduate student from this institute that we have vacated the hostels, but what is going to happen to the people who are the Rediwalas, Dhobi, and all the staff, how they will survive during this lockdown. And he generously said that we would like to pay every month from our mess bill to all these people who will not have the earning money. And I'm very happy to say that every penny counted there, every contribution counted there, and today I'm very proud to say that not only our own students, but our alumni came together and they supported the contractual laborers, small shopkeepers, washermen, Rediwalas, rickshaw pullers, and other essential staff. So give them a big round of applause. This is the spirit of BITS. This is something which everybody will recognize and connecting with BITS Pilani. Let us now delve into deep into the various significant happenings in the Pilani. I'll be giving just the basic highlights of it. The details are given in the report. Regarding the graduating students this year, today 1,802 students are receiving the degree, out of which 1,365, in that 189 girls, undergraduate students, 382 HD, out of that 150 girls, and 55 PhDs, out of that 20 girls are going to get the degree. We are also felicitating the 3 students of this campus for exceptional academic performance throughout the 4 year. Mr. Gaurav Belal Natesh, Mr. Himanshu Singh, Mr. Himanshu Chaturvedi, who will receive the gold medal, the silver medal, and the bronze medal. Please join with me for congratulating them with a big round of applause. There is always a fear in the minds of every joining students to the new institution. That is called placement. Placement is something which is an integral part of any academic institutions. I'm very happy to say that 87% of the students, out of that 90% of the first degree and 80% of the higher degree students have been placed to the campus interviews and the summer internship pre-placement offers. Not to say that the remaining students, what they do, they create the jobs for others. They create their own creations. They don't require the placement. They are job providers rather than a job seekers. In the innovations and the incubation and entrepreneurship ecosystem, the BITS Pilani has received rupees 4 crore for the entrepreneurship development under the Startup India's seed fund scheme from UPI ID and 3 crore under the Needy Seed Support scheme from DST. 41 startups were selected for incubation and the total funds Disbursed were rupees 1.39 crore. Our startup Evolve was adjudged as the best, a top app on the Google Play Store by Google in mental health space, and was selected to be part of the AppScale Academy, an initiative by the
Vice Chancellor, sir, I present to you the following candidates from Pilani Campus who have been awarded medals for the academic year 2021-2022. Obtaining the first position and the gold medal, Gaurav Bellal Natesh. The second position and the silver medal winner, Himanshu Singh. Obtaining the third position and winning the bronze medal, Himanshu Chaturvedi.
Let the oath be administered.
On this solemn occasion, Convocation 2022 at Pilani, and in the presence of my teachers and family, I pledge to use my knowledge and experience gained at BITS Pilani and elsewhere in the service of the people, of my country and of the world. I will do so while adhering to the highest ethical standards, in harmony with the environment, and with the utmost humility, honesty, and devotion, and thereby bring glory to my family, my alma mater, my profession, and my country.
Very good afternoon to all. My proud privilege to propose a vote of thanks. Convocation 2022 for BITS Pilani Campus is a success. On behalf of organizing committee, I thank our chief guest, Professor Madan Pilutla, for sparing time out of his busy schedule and gracing the occasion. Sir, your piece of advice to the graduating student will inspire them to achieve higher goals in their professional life. We are thankful to all distinguished alumnus awardee and the distinguished service awardee who have decided to come to Pilani campus for receiving the award. We are thankful to our Chancellor Dr. Kumar Mangalam Birla and Board of Governors for their kind support all the activities of the institute. Thanks are due to entire leadership of BITS Pilani Campus for their constant guidance, encouragement and support. We also wish to extend sincere thanks to all institute officials, faculty members and non-teaching staff for their support in organizing this event. BITS Pilani is thankful to the chairman and vice chairman of Vidya Vihar and Pilani municipality, all government officials, head of the Pilani institution for their timely help and for being with us on this important occasion. I wish to personally thank my convocation team members and student volunteers who worked tirelessly to make this event a success. While thanking all the students and their parents for their online participation, the organizing committee also wishes all students a very successful personal and professional life. Thank you.
Vice Chancellor, sir, I request you to declare the convocation dissolved.
I declare the convocation dissolved.
No prospect of sentient AI. And no telescope attempting to look at the universe from 13 billion years ago. So much has changed in 4 years. How then do you make sense of a world that changes so rapidly? Indeed, it seems that we all are living at the superface of a video game, a frantic, continuous race to survive and succeed in our chaotic world, with just one superpower at our behest, knowledge. As you embrace the world outside with the power of knowledge, I would like to leave a question in your mind. What will you, what can you do with
Students have contributed to bring the knowledge to this institute. I will just highlight some of them. Mr. Karthik Dhan received the first prize at the national level hackathon. Give them a big round of applause. Mr. Kandadar was awarded the Das White Research Scholarship. Mr. Sujan Yolsi received the National Science Foundation Scholarship.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
यही तो है ना।
कहाँ से जाना है? यहाँ से यहाँ से यहाँ से।
ये दोनों का पहले ले लो। हाँ मुझे फोटो पे इतना सुख से कमी है। एक सिंगल करना। एक सिंगल बैकग्राउंड